Hey guys, I literally just came out of the shower because I went 4 hours, 4.5 hours at the walk-in clinic slash hospital that's near my house because nobody knows how to run anything. And it's like, you got to go here and then you got to go there. You got to do this first. Then you go over there. They're like, no, you got to go there first. No, you got to do that first. No, you got to pay first. No, you got to pay after. No, you got to pay this. No, you got to pay that. Oh my God, 4 hours later. Just get this, just to check if I have sugar, if I have an enlarged heart, and if there's anything wrong with my lungs. And knock on wood, I am clean. So all that. So I haven't eaten a thing all day and I was too tired to cook. So look what I ordered. I'm gonna try this and let you know how it is. The last time I had ribs was on my birthday. And before that, probably like 7 years. No, probably 10 years before that because I was a vegan for like 4 years. Yeah, so, hey. Looks like I'm going back today because I had twisted my ankle 2 years ago. And I'm lucky I didn't get run over because it was out in public. It was late at night. And I had a little bit to drink. And I missed a step. And I missed a step hard. So, these guys came out of a car, like 10 guys, and they're like lifting me up. I'm like, I could lift myself. They're like, we're going to take you, go get an x-ray at the hospital. I'm like, no. So I basically healed myself, but I have still somewhat of a bump on my ankle. So I'm like, why don't I just get an x-ray? But the guy wasn't there yesterday. Plus, I'm going to go back today to get that x-ray just to check it out. And it's not broken because I wouldn't be able to walk on it. And also a gynecologist to see that. So like I'm going in there, right? And all the doctors, they're all females, except the only one doctor I think that's gonna be checking me out, that's a male, is a Harant. That's my father's name. And he's the one that's gonna check out my ankle. So they're all females, right? And they're like, there's nothing wrong with you. And you came in here thinking like there's all these things wrong with you. I'm like, listen, the last time I had anything checked, I know I'm not diabetic, but it runs in my family, mother and father's side of the family, heart enlargement, heart problems, heart disease, heart attacks. Fucking, I thought I had another panic attack in the winter. So I'm like, I wanted to get it checked. You need to get it checked at least once every so often. So they're like, no, you're clean, you're good. I'm like, can you check my brain too? Because they're just like... So like, the one assistant of my like doctor, her name was it Anna Hovhannisyan? Yeah. The assistant's name is Gayane, and she's like, her face is so sunny, and she's just like good vibrations, And she's just like, listen, tell it, like, you're a psychologist. She's like, people need you here. In Gyumri, there's so many jobs. Like, they would need you. And I'm like, first of all, I'm not going to say it out loud. Well, I'm going to tell you guys, but the money that I make online is 5 times more than anyone's gonna pay me here, okay? So the answer to that is no. But I'm just going with it. And I go to her, I'm like, but my face is tattooed. I'm like, but my face is tattooed. And she's like, so what? And I'm like, no, honestly. She's like, no, honestly. She's like, why would you even... I'm like, okay, this lady's like set in her 60s and 70s, okay? And I'm like, she's like, your arms are fine, your chest is fine, everything is fine, your face is fine. She's like, it's needed. They would pay you to do, it's needed. Psychology is needed. Like, you would have people that you'd be helping. And I'm like, I'm fine. And Anyways, and then like we were in the room where the reception is, and all these other like doctors are coming in, and she's like, the receptionist lady is like, I had my sunglasses on. She's like, tell her to take off your sunglasses. She's like, let us look into your eyes. And then the other lady's like, maybe she doesn't want you to look into her eyes. And she's like, take off your sunglasses. She has such beautiful eyes. Let's see her eyes. I take off my glasses, right? So I take off my glasses, my sunglasses. The green ones, like, up to here. And they all like, ooh, look how beautiful her eyes are. I'm like, oh my goodness, guys, like, honestly, like, these women are like in their 50s and over, And I'm like, you make it sound like I'm from like a different planet and you've never seen colored eyes before. So I don't know. Anyways, probably because every time I go in there, oh, we're going to get you married. Tell her we're going to get you married. I'm like, excuse me. No, I'm like 36, gonna be 40. They're like, why would you even say that? I'm like, what? Then there's another lady downstairs, right? And she's like 70. She's like, I want to get married again. She's like, I lost my husband. She goes, I called a cab the other day and the cab driver's smoking a cigarette. And she goes, I wouldn't stop talking and giving him all my problems. And at the end, when he dropped me off, she goes, no one would marry you because you don't stop talking. Yeah, it's never a freaking dull moment, man, when you freaking go places here. Even when you go to, like, get a checkup or some shit. So it's pretty interesting. It can get agitating because it's, like, literally, they're like, you have to go here first, you have to go there after, you have to do this first, you have to do that, and then it's, like, 4 hours later. So I'm hoping it doesn't take me 4 hours again. But thankfully, I don't have diabetes. Thankfully, my heart is fine. The thing is, though, you have to understand, because I was so physically active before, I used to walk a lot, lift heavy weights, like, almost basically run, like, no problem, right? And then due to me twisting my leg, my ankle, and then me slowing the fuck down because of my job, it can take a toll off my, breathing and when I stress. So, plus I was vegan. That makes a huge difference too. So when you guys should know, when I first came here and moved to Gyumri, I was doing a lot of like psychology, on girls in particular. And then that's when a lot of the diasporans and a lot of jealous Lebanese Armenians kind of just tried to meddle in and fuck everything up. So now that I tell everyone off and I don't allow these Lebanese loser Armenians to kind of get in my face or life, or anyone for that matter, I'm taking care of myself, and I'd rather work from home, and we'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, it was interesting because some of the women were like maybe two or three of them were like, I love your face tattoos and your tattoos. I love them. And then some of the other ones were like, I don't like it. She's so beautiful. She's covering her face. Why would you do that? You're Armenian. We don't do that. And I say, I don't have parents. So I don't have parents. I don't want to get married. I don't care what anyone thinks of me. And this is my self-expression. And those who truly appreciate who I am and can see through that, the illusions of the superficiality, would be in my life, and that's it. I don't look for friendships. I don't look for love. I am friendship. I am love. I am self-contained. And I don't tell that to everyone, but I radiate that vibration. So the ones who do see me as beautiful are because they're picking up on my energy. And if they don't, that's okay. And if this triggers you, that's okay too, because you're not actively here. You're not actively engaging. You're not actively trying to make a difference. Even by you being here and staying here actively makes a difference. So I gotta get to work, and then I'm going to log off and go and get a gynecologist. So yeah, before I close this video, I just want to leave it with, the thing I like about the people in Gyumri is that they'll literally tell you to your face what they think. They'll tell you, if they like this or if they don't like this. So I like that. They don't fake it.